Well, we are very active on radar tonight. That severe thunderstorm watch goes until 10 o'clock, and we do have a few warnings in effect in some areas. The strongest storm right now, though, is in portions of Surry County, and then it also includes portions of Stokes County as well. So let's zoom in here. The rest of us, though, for the most part, are quiet, except for this very strong kind of cluster of storms over the majority of, again, Surry County. You can see a lot of lightning pretty much from Mount Airy to portions of Dobson, even Pilot Mountain, starting to see some of that heavy rainfall moving on in. This severe thunderstorm warning is going to go until 6:45 tonight. The main threat with this severe thunderstorm warning itself is going to be 60-mile-an-hour winds. So that's some very strong winds that are kind of occurring with this, as well as that very frequent lightning. I'm going to be honest, I think our main concern also with this, with all the lightning that's coming down, the heavy rainfall and the damaging winds, we're going to have to watch for some possible power outages in this area, just because that combination can lead to something like that, where we see either trees coming down or even just power lines getting kind of knocked out because of the wind and the rain, as well as that lightning. Here's a closer look at that severe thunderstorm watch. This goes until 10 o'clock tonight. So we have Caswell County, Rockingham, Stokes, Surry, Allegheny, Wilkes, and Yadkin counties included in this watch. But keep in mind that even if you're in Forsyth County, Guilford County, or even further south, Alamance County, all of us are expecting that chance for severe weather today. That higher threat, though, is going to be in those northern counties along that North Carolina and Virginia border. That's where that slight risk does include, although that slight risk, which is a level 2, does technically include portions of Forsyth County and even Guilford County, and then a very small portion of Alamance County. So that is something to keep in mind. That is where that better chance for any of those stronger storms is going to be. Tornado threat today is very low. We'll watch for any rotation just in case, but for the most part, we're going to be concerned with this damaging wind threat. Again, winds up to about 60 miles an hour going to be possible. Some of us could even see winds stronger than that. That's going to be what we're mainly looking at, especially with this cluster and more line of storms that we're seeing instead of individual isolated kind of storms that we're seeing. The hail threat is also there for today, but again, a little bit lower than that wind threat. Flooding threat could also be a concern just with how much heavy rainfall and widespread rainfall we're seeing right now. If it works over the same area over an extended period of time, that could lead to that possibility of some flash flooding. Again, wind is that main concern, and one of the reasons for this is watch as we get closer to that 7 o'clock hour, we see more of this kind of line and kind of cluster of storms. The more line we see, or more kind of formation of a line that we see, the better that potential for that damaging wind threat. By 10 o'clock, though, that threat drops off. That's why that warning or that watch only goes until 10 o'clock tonight, and then into tomorrow we're significantly quieter overall. We'll be mostly sunny, temperatures in the low 90s in the afternoon. Still a stray shower chance Sunday and Monday, but we take on a cooler pattern for us by the middle of the week, and low humidity also going to be taking over. So overall, to feel much better by the time we get to Tuesday and Wednesday.